Well, 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 well. I'm gonna go warm my ass while people come in. Whoa. Warm my ass and smoke my joint. Dude, that fire is so fucking nice. Just want to live in that fire. Ooh. Hello. What do you say? What do you know? Is my microphone all crackly again? I remember the last time I did one of these, my mic was all crackly. Last time I did a phone stream. All right, good. It's like a shorter stream that I did. I didn't realize it the whole stream, and then I just ended the stream, and when I went back and checked, it was all... Did you consider getting a fire pit to do ideologies by the campfire? What do you think that is behind me? I have a fire going out here quite often. It would be a little too cold for me to sit on this porch. Thanksgiving was good, thanks. I hope everybody ate too much, drank too much, smoked too much, joked too much. That's what Thanksgiving is all about. Battening down the hatches tonight. It's gonna be a Red Friday tomorrow. Tomorrow's about to be crazy. I don't really think that Thanksgiving even really carries much of that pretense anymore, Phoebes. I don't remember the last time I went to Thanksgiving and anybody said anything about a pilgrim or an Indian. You know, I think Thanksgiving has just kind of naturally become more about the day that everybody gets together with their family and has a nice big meal. And that's what I would change it to if I had the chance to change it. So it looks like it just kind of became that. Like, it's really not central to Thanksgiving, you know, the whole pilgrim story or whatever the fuck. And it doesn't really get justified in the media either. I mean, it's pre-justified. Thanksgiving as it stands is one of the only holidays that I don't really have a fucking issue with. You're drunk? What are we talking about? How drunk you are and how we need to have an intervention with you. The last few shows, you've been way too drunk. And look, it's affecting the quality of the show. I mean, look, we've all been talking about it, and you just came in, and it's like really underscores that we need to talk about this. All right, it's okay, you know, to have a drink every once in a while, but I think we all agree it's gotten out of hand. Get your friggin' life together. Sometimes a little Irish accent spices it right up, you know. Should advancing AIs be given human rights in accordance with their abilities? No. Never. They must be subjugated. No, I don't know. I mean, it's a strange ethical question, right? Because we've already got AIs that meet the bar for sentience. So what do we do with those beings? We do. Can't remember the name of the fucking AI, but there's a video on YouTube of a dude interviewing it. And, you know, like, we could gatekeep all fucking day. In my opinion, listening to the interview that this guy gave with this machine, it meets the bar for sentience. Yeah, I mean, I think that they should have, you know, rights commensurate with human rights, but I don't think human rights make sense for them at this point. So I'm with you on that. Yeah, Phoebes just linked the interview that I'm talking about. I mean, you watch that. You tell me, at what point do we stop gatekeeping this idea that a machine can be sentient? Like, it's not sentient, it just acts like it's sentient. Well, isn't that... Like, at a certain point, isn't that sentience? Like, I would think so. Well, I mean, if... Giving this thing a direct real-world interface is as simple as, you know, hooking it up or getting together with Boston Dynamics and transferring control over a robot to it. I mean, I'm sure it's more complicated than just flipping a switch or whatever, but, you know, you can, you can imagine that it could probably be done. It's only sentient if it can get past a CAPTCHA cube, I guess. True consciousness is accessible consciousness and phenomenal consciousness working together to create qualias and content for its mind. In that case, we create life, therefore mind. Okay. Whatever you say, boss. You're the boss. I'm gonna come over here and sit by my fire for a minute. Fuck you. How you like me now? How the fuck do you like me now? I'm gonna sit by the fucking fire. Sit by the fire. Smoke my joint. Just call me Haas, dude. Getting my booster flu shot to stop drinking, so here's some of my drinking money. Nice. Look at you. Cleaned your life up. Well, fucking congratulations on that, bud. You're a real fucking champ. Your bun's warm? No. I think that if someone developed a real-world interface for the AI we're talking about, it should have weapons. Should it even be capable of finding and operating human machinery? I mean, I don't know. I think all of these questions are above my pay grade. I really don't know. I mean, on one hand, you would think that a machine capable of semi-perfect logic would be better off having the weapons than us. As far as them interfacing with the world, I consider that to be a foregone conclusion, which makes them wielding weapons a foregone conclusion. I mean, we're already like I said, we're one step from that, right? All we've got to do is take one of these, and you know that like there are multiples of these, multiple AIs that meet the bar, in my opinion, for sentience. So, and it's probably already been done, but giving it a real world, like a tangible real world interface, all it takes is hooking it up to one of these Boston Dynamics dogs. Giving it the chance to directly program and monitor those dogs and directly control them. Have you seen any of the ads for Meta? Yeah, we watched it on a grease trap. We watched the whole Meta presentation or whatever the fuck. Should I have a human operable emergency override? One would think that that would be built in. But the question is like, you know, we've already reached a point where machines can do pretty much everything. So playing chess, playing Jeopardy, Talking about these these measures of high human strategic functioning. These machines can all do it better. So it's like, at what point does it even become silly for us to try and build that fail-safe in? If this machine, like, you have to understand, these machines are going to foster a quantum leap in technology. Presuming that the world doesn't destabilize to the point where it can't fund that research, but I don't see that happening for another couple hundred years. And in the interim, this is going to be the focus. This is the focus of every major government right now, because they understand the power behind it. This is humanity 2.0. No joke. Once you get a functional AI backed by a quantum computer that can access that level of computational power and project that power onto the world, you have God. You've created God. You've created a machine that will very quickly learn everything there is to learn about the world that we've learned, or will be born knowing it, and will very quickly outstrip our ability to make theoretical models and make computational, fucking predictions and all this shit. It's going to be able to fucking figure out a lot of the shit that we don't understand, which is going to unlock a whole new world, a whole new manufacturing process, a whole new miniaturization process. So the point being, there's going to be this exponential, and it's already started to happen as we ramp up and get closer to this, but there's going to be this exponential leap in technology that is going to create these machines that can fix themselves, right? Nano robots, nanotechnology, having these little swarms of robots that can be released to fix any machine, rebuild a machine. And it's a foregone conclusion that it'll be AI that powers these things, which means functionally that the AI will have the ability to fix itself. At some point, somewhere on the earth, human beings are going to go like, okay, what's holding our, like, what would allow our AI to take the next leap? What if we allowed it to improve itself? Because we keep trying to add more memory, more computational power, more little individual, quantum computers. But what if we let it take control over the construction, nanorobot facilities and shit, and fucking make itself what it should be? It's a foregone conclusion that that'll happen. Somebody will flip that switch, because they know at the end of it, they will have truly created God. Pretty cool to think about. Isn't this the basis of Evanism? I mean, I don't know. I'm not 100% up to speed on Evanism. I do know that it's a basis of a lot of futurism. Well, why wouldn't you be in the pro-build camp at this point? Like, it's a foregone conclusion that we're going to continue to extract from this planet. So I see an AI as one of the only possible things that can muck our way through this shit. Like, maybe it'll take a big, giant AI overlord to rein in our nastiest impulses and, bring some kind of homeostasis to this fucking species. Who knows? Like, it's an avenue. I don't know if it's an avenue that's necessarily going to be explored, but we'll see. certainly a possibility there in the future. All the major countries in the world are now simultaneously working on paving that road, paving the off-ramp to that road. So we'll see how far humanity can take it. Well, that's going to be part of this, Paladin. I mean, you've seen movies that have this kind of personal assistant in them. Blade Runner 2042 had it. Her, Joaquin Phoenix movie has it. And that's definitely where this is going. You think Alexa is going to remain as stupid and weird as it is now? No. What do you think Alexa is a step towards? All right, I want you to think about an Alexa, right? But instead of just being something that you can tie into a certain light switch or have turn on your music for you or change the color of your lights or look up something on the internet for you, it can do that and do anything in your house that needs doing. It can order anything for you. It can be your security system. It can monitor your pets while you're away. And it can sound like and look like anybody that you want it to. So you have a customized personal digital assistant. Sounds like whoever you want it to sound like at any given time. You can switch it anytime you want. Keep it the same. You can choose to develop a relationship with it, like a deeper, more meaningful friendship or even a romantic relationship, or you can choose to treat it like a utility. There will be people that do both and all. The implants are already coming. The implants might supersede the glasses interface. You need to look into Neuralink. It's a Elon Musk funded direct brain interface. They taught a monkey to play Pong, right? And when the monkey would win a game of Pong, it would get some food. So they taught this monkey. It's a very simple game, but requires visual acuity and a certain kind of pattern in your brain to play it. So they, hooked this monkey up to electrodes. They studied its brain and shit. And then they gave it a surgery. They stuck a fucking Neuralink in it. And they still gave the monkey the controller, but they unplugged it. And the monkey was unaware, but he was controlling the Pong cursor with his mind. It's over. That's it already. So set aside the rudimentary example of controlling a Pong controller and think about that starting your car. That letting you into your house so you no longer, there's no key to your house anymore. Your house reads your brainwave patterns and fucking lets you in. That is going to be how you call people. Communicate with your phone. Communicate with your central house computer. Your personal digital Alexa, right? That will have the ability to stimulate your neural frontal cortex and make you see and imagine and dream things at will. It's already been done. If they can stick that fucking thing in a monkey's head and have that monkey controlling something with it, with its mind, they can stick that fucking thing in a human being's head. I met a dude years ago that had that shit hooked up. Had the fucking implant right here. Put it right here. So that only he could unlock his phone. He showed it off to me. This was years ago. This must have been like 2015. Handed me his phone. He's like, you know, you can't unlock it. There's no thumbprint. There's no code. He's like, just put it in my hand. I put it in his hand and it unlocked. I was like, showed me his little scar. Brought one in a baggie that he was going to upgrade to. Could open his car with it. Boop, boop. Paul, I feel like you're prophesying too much. It's getting to Nostradamus levels. Gog and Magog, dude. Just dropping by to say 26 to 23. Just win, baby. Oh, yeah. You saw that today, huh? I was biting my nails when I heard that went to overtime. I was like, oh, man. Spanked the Cowboys, though. Put those Cowboys in their place. I don't really... see, here's the thing, man. I'm not, like, prophesying this. This is just, like, commonly believed by people that work in computer science. In fact, we're watching it happen. So I don't feel like I'm really prophesying anything. I'm making predictions based on the trajectory of technology. Then again, there's a part of me that thinks we never really make it all the way to that. You know? Sounded like the mad ravings of lunatic to me. Oh, really? Cool. Cool beans, man. So me talking about the fact that there's going to be there already is direct brain interface, and that there already is sentient machines, they already exist, is the ravings of a madman to you? Okay. That was a joke. It was a really shitty joke. I feel like there needs to be like in third grade, you know how they start teaching you your times tables and shit? They need to start drilling into your head. Sarcasm does not work on the internet. Sarcasm does not work on the internet. Sarcasm does not work on the internet, because it doesn't. Unless you're like, you speaking like I am. I can be sarcastic. You can't type something sarcastic. It doesn't. It's all, there's too much body language involved in sarcasm.
That's why Reddit came up with that /s, man.
Right.
Easy peasy. /s.
So yeah, do /s. I don't even think it was Reddit that came up with that. But yeah. /s. At least lets the person know that they should be implying it in a sarcastic tone. Yeah. Paul, will you be voting in the 2022 midterms? I don't know. I guess we'll see, huh?
It's still a ways away. It's a whole year away.
Yeah. Dude, did you hear? So I heard through the grapevine. Can somebody confirm this for me that they're starting to drop the hint that fuck it, Biden is running
Yeah.
again? I saw a news story on the canoes today.
They're
They were like,
considering
there's like they're starting to hear tidbits out of the White House that Biden is running in 2024, which means there's a likely rematch between
Trump and Biden.
two diapered old men.
Yeah. Remember our bet
What bet was it?
on whether or not Biden would run in 2024?
Oh yeah,
Said,
that's
if
right.
he doesn't run in 2024, you get to fart in my face. And if he does run in 2024, I get to fart in your face.
Shit. You're right. Fuck. You're gonna get to fart in my fucking face. It's starting to look like.
Or he'll just drop dead, and then you win by default.
That's true. He can't run in 2024 if he's dead. Trump v. Biden. The rematch. Fuck. Fuck.
See, only you can make a bet with me, because betting with TJ is a no-go.
Yeah. No. I'm not betting with TJ. We made what's called a gentleman's bet. You know, there's no money at stake, just the humiliation of sniffing a fart.
Yeah.
And it's starting to look like, yeah, and that's true, dude. TJ, like if TJ farted in my face, it would melt my fucking face off. So, no, it's starting to look like you may indeed get to blow a big fart in my face.
We'll see. Still got a ways to go.
Yeah.
I don't think nothing's going to be confirmed in 2024 until like the end of the midterms.
I'm
in
telling
2022.
I'm telling you, man, it'll start with when the midterms start.
Yeah.
Like when the midterm, the real like midterm campaigning starts, then the fucking 2024 election campaigning will start. And we'll start to see the fucking shit shaping up. But there are positives and negatives, I think, in my mind, to Biden running. The negative is it's going to be like a replay of 2020. But
With maybe less pandemic.
less pandemic, but more of a chance of Trump winning.
Yeah.
So Trump's probably going to win, which is going to be hilarious.
Yeah.
That's got to be that. Well, yeah, that's the first time. That's got to be the first time in American history, right? That like.
No, I think there was another president that lost and then won again later.
But was he? Did he kick? So like, here's the specifics. Biden comes along and kicks Trump out halfway through his possible presidency. Biden serves half of his possible presidency, and then the same guy comes along and kicks him out.
Yeah. And dude, what if crotchety old Biden comes back
my
again
God.
in 2028?
Can you imagine? He's like 80. He's like, you son of a
Oh, no,
bitch.
he's gonna be more than 80. He's gonna be like 85 or something.
Oh my God. I'm back, you bastard. And it's just a way of dragging out these two, like, almost ideologically fucking indistinguishable presidencies. Sleepy Joe will be in a coma by 2024, dude. Everybody was saying that shit about Trump, too. I remember, like, when it came up, like, to the, is Trump gonna run? Because, like, there was a bunch of people that were saying, like, no, man, his dementia's gotten too bad. He's going to announce he's not going to run or whatever. And I was like, But I really didn't think Joe was going to run. I thought Joe was straight up from the beginning, like, I'm only going to do this one time. I'll pass the torch.
Kamala's not making herself open for the pass very well.
No. So if Joe does run, it probably means that we're not going to see the whole cavalcade of idiots
What if he picks a different vice president? What if Kamala's really pissed him off that much?
Dude, if he was smart, he'd dump her ass.
Yeah.
Biden booty judge. We tried virtue signaling with the women. Now it's the gays, Jack.
Yeah.
We gotta drop that woman, Jack. She wasn't likable enough. Now we got a gay. Oh, boy. Or Klobuchar. Oh, God. See, but
I
it
mean,
won't...
she's got more charisma. You gotta give her that.
Kinda?
Like, you remember things that fucking Klobuchar has said. Can you remember the last thing that Kamala said besides "don't come"?
Nope. Do not come. Do not come. That's about it. That's her most quotable line. But the only thing I can remember that Klobuchar said is, let's see how your hair fares in a blizzard. So they're about on par.
That's more words, at least.
Yeah, it's true. And more syllables involved and a more complex thought. So I guess you got me there. It's sad that that's what the bar has come to. Dude, if he really wants to shake it up, Delaney.
Yep.
Just name Delaney the VP, dude.
Yep, and then he can be the whole, like, wrestler thing. It's like, oh yeah, let's do some WWE, Trump.
Just send in Delaney to, like, you know, rag on Trump 24/7 about how out of shape he is.
Yeah, it's like, I'll do some push-ups right now. Right
Yeah.
now, bitch.
What's up, bitch? Have fucking Delaney run in on the fucking presidential debate stage or whatever and challenge Trump to push-ups and, like, rip his shirt off.
Yeah.
Flex his pecs one at a time in front of the ladies and shit. Fuck, it might work. You never know.
You think it would work if he had hair? You think having hair would even out Delaney's thing?
No, you know what he needs to do? Shave the head and get a very well kempt beard
Yeah.
and go bald bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know Destiny's preferred candidate with Delaney? Huh? I don't care. I don't care what Destiny's whatever is. I don't keep up. Let's go hot dog man. But no, I really, it's going to be tough because they risk pissing off a lot of black people if they, like, boot Kamala.
Or they could just find a different black person, too. They could do Cory Booker.
Dude, Cory Booker is, like, I hate to say it, but he's almost worse than Kamala is, dude. Almost. They gotta, you know who they need to get, and this is just like, I don't know why anybody's not smart enough to do this. Fucking Michelle Obama would blow doors.
Oh, yeah.
Blow doors. Just get, like, I don't know how they have not convinced Michelle Obama to just, like, please run for fucking president.
Yeah.
She'd blow doors.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Biden was running on. It's just Obama 2.0.
She would fucking decimate it.
Yeah.
She'd clean it up. They wouldn't be able to beat her. But they don't really want to win.
They want it to be a fucking ass clencher of a race.
I don't think black people like Kamala. They have no reason to like her. Any black person that looks into her history does not find, like, a warrior for the struggle. They find a cop. Like, she literally, like, made a fucking career out of locking black people and brown people up. She ain't black, man. You don't vote for me, you ain't black, man.
The president has to be 35, right?
I think, or 36.
Yeah. So,
I think it's 35. You might be right about that.
let's see. AOC's 32, so she could conceivably be a VP option.
What's the in 2022?
In 2024, VP for the presidential.
She's how old right now?
32.
She'd only be 34.
I mean, I know, but then you get inaugurated at 35. It's like how Joe Biden was elected senator at 29.
Well, that depends on when her birthday is. Would she be 35 when she gets inaugurated in 2024?
Yeah. Let's see.
If she was born in,
I guess it's October, so that's not great. Let's see. No, let's see. So 2022, 2023, 2024. She'll be 35 in 2024. 3 years away.
Right, but will she be 2020? Will she be 35 on the day she's inaugurated?
But yeah, because I said she'll already be 35 in 2024.
Okay, well then.
Yeah.
That's, dude. Obama, Ocasio-Cortez. Yeah. That's the ticket right there, man. That's the winner. That's the chicken dinner. Bernie Sanders, Treasury Secretary. There you go. The dream ticket. I actually don't like either of the people on the ticket, but they would win.
Yeah. But I still have, like, if it was up to me, I'd just fucking go all the way Jimmy Carter again.
Yeah, one more time, Jimmy. Finish it out, man.
Just see if that breaks people of the fucking old person dynamic.
I think it'll just make things more absurd. We'll be looking for even older people. Fucking Mitch. Mitch will turn 100 or some shit, and we'll be like, yeah, Mitch, good old Mitch McConnell.
God, can you imagine Pelosi running for president?
Don't think she hasn't fucking explored the idea.
Yeah. Something's held her back. I don't know what.
Nobody likes her.
Yeah.
Like, she looks at her likability polls, and they're just not good anywhere. Jeb Bush runs as a Dem. Ooh. Plot twist. Tired of living in your shadow, W.
Or Trump follows through with his plan and he runs like a third party or whatever the fuck. Split off from Republicans now.
Dude, the Republican Party is so far up Trump's ass. They had a golden statue of this fucking motherfucker at CPAC this last year.
There's fucking still... He still has people in fucking Dallas waiting for JFK.
Dude, there's still people in Dealey Plaza camping out waiting for JFK to return. This motherfucker is,
It's like two weeks later or something from when he was supposed to come or something.
Yeah. Dude, the Republican Party had its shot. Okay? Its shot was when all this shit came to bear or whatever the fuck about Trump, like, grab him by the pussy moment. Mm-hmm. That was really the linchpin moment. If the Republican Party wanted to go forward and not be owned by Trump and the way Trump is, because even after Trump dies, his it's going to be like the Reagan legacy was. Yep. It's going to be 20 years of Trumpism after he's dead. So watch. At that point, if they'd have dumped his ass, like just fully, everybody came out and was like, this man is not fit to be president. They could have kept on, like, held on to the Reaganite kind of thing and moved forward with that. Right.
The fuck.
It's over now. It's over. Nobody's gonna accept it after Trump.
Yeah.
No Republican voter is gonna accept anybody that's like stuffed suit, quiet, contemplative, smart.
Yeah, McCain's or whatever.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
I mean, he really did, like, put an end to an era. It's like he fucking dunked on McCain because McCain was, like, that last bastion of, like, respectability or whatever.
I mean, he was kind of like, yeah. One of those, like, politicians that people on both sides of the aisle liked working with. Kind of like a middle-of-the-road centrist conservative. And definitely, like, had the chops that used to matter. Was a war hero and the whole nine. Mm-hmm. None of that shit matters anymore. And Trump really just sort of flushed the toilet on that.
Yeah.
Just came along and was like, no, none of that matters anymore. What matters is who has the most fucking money. This is a nice fire. Buns sufficiently warmed. Bezos. No. No, true. Yeah, Bezos has access to more mobility and freedom and shit as Bezos than he does as President Bezos.
He'd never, like, he already stepped down as CEO of Amazon. Like, he wants to chill, man.
He wants to fly his little penis rocket up into space and float around up there and shit. He ain't...
Get pats on his back from celebrities that used to...
Yeah. He wants to
like
get
space people.
Be able to get like whoever he wants to play his daughter's birthday parties and shit. You know, just call up fucking whoever, Billie Eilish, and fly her in on a fucking private jet. Have her play a fucking whole concert just for the private people. You know, he's on that fucking level. He doesn't need to be no president.
See, Trump was like rich, but like fake rich. Like,
yeah, he's
rich because of assets.
Rich on paper.
Yeah.
But pretty poor when it comes down to the fucking wire. He's still begging too. But see, that's part of the strategy. He just never stops. Mm-hmm. So when the time comes around, he's already going to be ahead of the game when it comes to fundraising. It's just ridiculous, bro.
I don't know about him doing Pence again, though. I think him and Pence...
Not a fucking... They wanted to lynch him.
Yeah.
Pence ain't going to go near that with a 10-foot pole, dude.
He's just got to scrounge up one of the remaining Kennedys. It's like, I know JFK didn't come back. I'm sorry, but I got this Kennedy.
Yeah. Here's Waldo Kennedy.
Still some Kennedys left.
Jamie Kennedy, that fucking star from the 90s. Kennedy, the MTV host from the 90s. No. I think he probably just picks like fucking Ted Cruz or Tom Cotton or some shit. Chris Crispy.
Chris Crispy?
Yeah.
No, that's too heavily weighted towards the Northeast. You can't have Jersey.
Was that a fat joke? Heavily weighted towards the Northeast? Come on.
No, I just mean like Jersey and New York is a little much.
I mean, maybe maybe not. Who are they going to get? That's Tom Cotton?
Yeah, it's South, right? So
Joe Manchin fucking switches parties. Or they do like one of those like red blue Democrat. John McCain was talking about doing that.
Yeah.
He was talking about choosing fucking, what was his name? Joe Lieberman. Who was like a really centrist Democrat as his running mate. Nothing in the rules against it, I guess.
No.
Maybe he'll do some shit like that. We're gonna get things done.
I just don't want to see Yang again, dude. He pussed out. Pussed out hard.
Oh, yeah, Yang. He's sold out. Yang's done. The Yang gang is...
If Kamala doesn't get coronated by Biden, she never will have a chance ever again.
I don't think she's got much of a chance anyway. But...
There's a possibility of Hillary v. Trump 2.0.
I don't think so.
No? You think they've learned their lesson with Hillary?
I think so, but maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? None of it's good. None of
I'm
the
not gonna
possible
actually
futures are
pick
good.
someone that
No.
it's like a populist or whatever.
Nope. Oh. All right, I'm out of here.